Let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So okay, so last week we learned the process of those Vīthipariccheda. So in this paragraph mainly, so Ikajeda Kanadidani, Bujeda Kanadidani, so five sense object which have passed over one mind movement or many mind movement. So after that, the visible form, so taking the visible form as an object, so that visible form, enter the range of the eye door. So after that, Dvekado. So 2 times of Bhavinga arising. And then after that, so Fido adverting consciousness by adverting that visible form to the door. So arise and cease. After that, seeing consciousness. After that, receiving and so on. So finally, so firstly Bhavinga. After that, Bhavinga Jalana. So before that, one Bhavinga also. Ikajeda Kanadi, because 2 times Bhavinga. So these are Bhavinga Jalana and Bhavinga 2 times Bhavinga. Before that must be 1 Bhavinga also. In this way should be. So 2 Bhavinga. So 3 Bhavingas in this way can be understood. So because here you see, so Ikajeda Kanadi Dani, that is, that one movement is referring to the Bhavinga Jeta. So after that, 2 Bhavinga Jeta, shaky. So after that, the Vijayavajana Jeta arise and so on. So for that here conclusion, so Itawada, so Jodasa, Vīthipariccheda Bada, so Dwe Bhavinga Jalanani, so Bobewa di Takan Eka Jede Kanandi Kadawa. So Sadarasa Jede Kanandi Briburandi. So after that, after here the Dharamana and then here the Dharamana. So in this here the Dve the Dharamana ni Yatarham Bawatandi, 2 Dharamana arises. So the Dobra Bunga Badowa. After that Bunga Bada. Bhavanga Jeta arises. So here conclusion. So Ita Wada in this way or to this extent. Firstly, okay. So Ita Wada by this match. Normally we translate. So Ita Wada so far or to that extent or even by this match like that. Yeah, to that extent. Maybe to this extent also. So Jodat sa Vīthipariccheda Bada Dwe Bhavinga Jalanani. So Bobewa Adidaka Mewa Ekajeda Kanandi Kadawa. So Sadarasa. So Jeda Kanani Briburendi. So Sadaras, here main one is Sadarasa Jeda Kanani Briburendi. So Jodasa Vīthipariccheda Bada. So 14 Vīthipariccheda arising, and then Dwe Bhavinga Jalanani. So 2 so Bhavinga Jalana. So Jalana is shaking. 2 Bhavinga Jalanas, and then so Bobewa before these 2 Bhavinga Jeta. So Bobewa Aditan Aditakan Eka Jeta Kana. So for Bobewa mean formally or former. So 1 Adita Eka Jeta Kana. 1 mind movement. So present or present not 1 mind movement. Present or former 1 mind movement. So Idikadawa. So arising in this way. Idikadawa. So making in this way. Idikadawa. No, okay, hard. That help us prior to, right? So Idikadawa is just in Arabic body translated. So, or maybe performing that. So Idikada performing that. So Sadarasa Jidekanani Bri Burundi. So 17, Sadarasa means 17. Jidekana, my moments. So Bri Burundi are completed. So are completed. So the Doberan after that. So Nido Jadi. So it sees. So Aramana Ed. Aramana Ed, that object sees. So this object is Adimahanda Nama Goja. So very is called Adimahanda. So very great. Okay. So you see here 14 Jadakana moment, 14 my moment after before that two Boenga moment. So before that one moment passing. So formally one moment passing was prior moment. So prior one moment. Yeah, former instead of former. So the prior is better. So passing up one moment prior to them. So performing that 17 my movement are completed. After that, so that object sees such an object is called the Mahanta or very great object. So to understand that one clearly here, so actually, so the visible form object Rupa Ramana, so impinge in this moment, okay, in that moment. So after that one is prior here. So ekaje dekana bobewa aditaka ekaje dekana. That is also bowenga. Commonly we call the so adita bowenga. This bowenga is called the adita bowenga. Okay, adita bowenga. That means prior or former present. So in this way, but that is one moment. So after the two bowenga moment. So now together three. So after that, so Bonga Jalena, Binjarawujana, Jakuwanyana, Samadichana, Sanditana. So what happened? So these are five. And so Jawana 7 times. So altogether, 12. And then 2 the Dadamana. So the last Bonga is not included in this one. Okay. So now here 3 Bonga. After that, so 14 Vīthipariccheda Bhada. So that is lifespan of this object. So this lifespan is impinged in that moment, at the horizon of that moment. So after that, and the end of the Dharamana, it ceases. And then so the process of the arising of the Jeda is continued to the Boenga arising, but object is seized in the end of this Dharamana. So that visible form object can can stand up to arise two times Dharamanas. So that is why that object is very great, very strong also. In this way can be understood. But later one can be so weaker and weaker, so not enough to arise the two Dharamana, and the end of Javana is seized. At the time, maybe object is not so strong, not strong as the very great object, just great object. At the time, maybe two times, so Adida Boenga, more like that. So at the time, so 5 times Boenga will be in this way. Also can be understood. So that is here you see. Here one moment that is past Boenga, that is Adida Boenga, actually past Boenga me. So that is taken from that comprehension manual of Abhidhamma. So just to see clearly. So here, one Boenga, that is Adida Boenga, Bas Boenga. Second Boenga is a Boenga Jalena, vibration Boenga. So that Boenga also actually Boenga Jalena, but that one is the last Boenga. So after that, the stream, the Boenga Jada stop. So another Witi Jada arises. So that is here, Fido Advanced Consciousness. So this is lifespan of that Rupa Jada. That is material, no Rupa Jada. Materiality, matter, Rupa. Okay, based on that one, so the process of the Pañcadvāravīthi can be understood. So that is here. Dida Boenga, so Bas Boenga, Dida Boenga, and then so Boenga Jalena, vibration Boenga, and Boengu Bicheta, arrested Boenga, and the Pañcadvāravīthi Fido Advanced Consciousness, and then eye consciousness, seeing consciousness. So Jakku Vinyana, and the Sambhadechana receiving consciousness. So Sandirana investigating consciousness. After that, determining Vatapana consciousness. And then 7 times Javana. So 9 to the 15. After that, 2 to Dharamana. Registration. So after that, so stream of Boenga continue. So in this way can be understood. So now the object is, too vivid. So can stand, or can survive. So up to the end of the, the Dharamana. So such an object, so can be called because of very vivid, very great object. So Adi Mahanta. So that is here. So Adi Mahanta Nama Gojaran means object. Okay. So Adi Mahanta Aramana. So that is at the very beginning. So here, Jakudwarika. So I know mind, I know, so cognitive process, but Adi Mahanta. Object is very great, very vivid. So Aramana, Adi Mahanta Aramana Viti. So process of cognitive process in the 5 sense door, the I know process with the so very great object. Okay. That is conclusion. This one is conclusion to that one. Okay. And then now next. So Mahanta Ramana Viti. So Mahanta Ramana means Mahanta and the Aramana. Mahanta means great. Also process with great object. Process with great object. Okay. So here, Yawa Tataramano Bada Pana Abba Honda Didakan Abatan Aramane Abata Magadan Aramane. So Mahanda Nama. That is one line. That is one line. So to understand simply, Aramane Mahanda Nama. So the object, okay, Aramana, but so modifying by the here, Abhata Magadan, Abahonda Didikan, Abhata Magadan. So Abhata Agadan is actually appearing, maybe simply appearing, or Abhata Agadan. So in the Abahonda Didikan, appearing. So, but not sufficient. So here, Bahonda is sufficient. Not Bahonda is insufficient. So did again. Okay. So not sufficient to unable to like that. Let's see. So uh uh yeah, unable to survive. Abba Honda did again. So survive. So Abba Honda so did again. So survive. So Yawa maintain. So and the Dharamana Upada. So till to the Dharamana, arise. So it is called Mahanta. So that means great. Okay. That means great. Mahanta. So even though in pinch also the appear that object, but so it cannot stand, it cannot uh stand to it cannot how to say it cannot survive up to two dharamana arising. So the last two dharamana arising, maybe in that moment. So after the end of Javana, that one cease. So that means even though that object has, a 17 moment lifespan, 17 mind moment lifespan, but so object is not so strong, not so great, just great, not very great. So that is why before that, so to arise the Vīthipariccheda, so it takes two more times or one more, so two more Bhuanga, passing over. That is why Adida Bhuanga, and then one more Adida Bhuanga, three times Adida passing over. So after that Bhuanga Jalana Bhungu Jeda. So in this way. So and then Benjarojna and the end of the Jawana, that one will be ceased. So in this way can be understood. So that is why here Data Jawana Wasani. So Data, so there Jawana Wasani and the end of so Jawana. So Buanga Badowa Hodi. And the end of Jawana. So Buanga Badowa Hodi. So the process returns to life's continuum. So returns to life continuum. And then so Nati Tataramano Bado. There is no arising of the Tataramana. So there is no arising of the Dharamana. So now, this one is, okay. Now, here to see, this one is later, I will use, just D. So a D dot one time. So this one is one kind buanga. One kind process in this way can be understood. But here, so two kind can be, so D dot buanga, and then now one more D dot buanga, and then so okay, D bar and D bar and buanga jalana, and then Pañcadvāravīthi. So here one time, oh sorry, one more time. Yeah, okay, 4 times. So and then so Pañcadvāravīthi, so Jakku Viññāna, and then so Sampadichana, and then San, so D Rana, and then so Vitabana, Samatan Jawana. So at that time here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now just 16. Not 17 movement completed yet. So that is a one Bowenga also included. Okay. So now at the end of that one, so object cease. So here also, at the end of this, now at the end of the Dharamana, object cease in this way can be, understood. So here before the, maybe at the moment of the Bowenga, so object start rising. The object starts. So actually not exactly at the, so that Adida Buanga is 3 movements. You see here 3, how to say, 3 star. That means the first star refers to the Obada arising moment. Middle star refers to the TD present moment, and the last star refers to the sub moment. The last star refers to the Benga moment, Obada TD Benga. So 3. So when my moment has 3 sub moment, right? So at the same time that bus Bowenga, Adida Bowenga arising, that object also impinge. But at the end of this, the last the Dharamana Benga moment of the sub moment of the Benga, the object cease. In this way, completely, 70 mind moment completed. That 70 mind moment is lifespan of the object, visible, the material object, not the object. So that is why here, so before that, instead of saying before that, so simultaneously, starting off the that Poinga, object start arising. So in this way can be understood. So after that here will be time. So come into return to the continuity Poinga like the Bhavanga, but not included because so 70 movement already included, and so on, etc. So in this way. So here, so in this, so in the past Vīthipariccheda, so past process, when Adita Bhavanga. Okay. And here, so two Adita Bhavangas. So, and also here at the end of the Jawana, but here in this paragraph, Jawana wasani, at the end of the Jawana, so the object sees, but actually that is maximum seeing. Minimum seeing is 2 times the Radhamana. That is a one kind also, or can be understood in this way. So at the end of, so after the Jawana, so only one moment remain, but so registration moment like the Radhamana, so usually arise 2 times, never, one time arise, never arise just one time. Only when at least 2 moments remaining, they rise 2. The only one time never arise. So that is instead of the Bhavanga, so the Radhamana here will be Bhavanga. Okay. And then now, so object start with the okay, D bar, and then so D bar, and then D bar, and then Bhavanga Chalana, Pañcadvāravīthi, so and so on. So at the end of this Jawana, so Jawana means not just, and yeah, it's so together with the Benga of the Jawana, the last Benga, so Benga of the last Jawana, so object sees simultaneously. So in this it can be understood. So that is two, so Mahanta Ramana Viti can be, so with the, so 2 Adita Bhavanga, but here 3, so Adita Bhavanga. So in this way can be understood. And then next, so this one is Paritta Ramana.
Excuse
So,
me.
okay.
Yeah, said why it should be 1 Atita Pawanga or 2 or 3 Atita Pawanga in with the great object center. What is happening difference
So
center?
even though that object is 2 kinds of object, maybe a little bit great, less great or something like that. So that means actually even though that object, so how to say, the object impinge, so object arising or appearing, so at the time to arise the Vīthipariccheda, so Pañcadvāravīthi Vajana, so it takes, the 4 time moments of the Bhavanga. That one also great object in this way. And then after that, so it takes 5 time of the, 5 time of the Bhavanga moment. That one also the great object. In this way, count it. But later in the Breda, so at that time, start not enough for arising of the Jawana or something like that. In this way, 5 kinds or 7 kinds, in this way can be understood.
Yeah, but we wonder, Sada, that why it should be difference with the very great object like that, Sada?
Yes.
Yeah,
So actually, so very great object has so enough time to arise the Dharamana.
yeah,
But great object has no enough time to arise the Dharamana.
yeah.
That is why, the Dharamana is 2 times. So that is why one time, even though one time moment you remain, but the Dharamana has nature of arising 2 times all the time.
Yeah,
So that is why, or one time remaining or no time remaining, both of them are, counted as the great object in this way. That is a
yeah,
2 kind.
yeah. Yes, Sada. We can understand for the ending part of the Dharamana there, Sada. But for the beginning part of the Pavanga, Sada, that for a very great object, we just have one Atita Pavanga. But for the great object, sometimes it have 2 Atita Pavanga or even 3 Atita Pavanga. So
Mhm.
we are curious, Sada, that why it have the difference times of Atita Pavanga there, Sada.
Yeah. So even though, so that is why, the object may be slightly great. So that is why only one time moment remain after the Javana. So, but the Dharamana has no nature of arising only one time, all the time, 2 times. So that is why also, even though one time moment remaining at the end of the Javana, so that one cannot be called cannot arise, the Dharamana not arise. That's not arise because so it all the time, arising 2 times. So that is why, based on that one also, and the end of that one, what is it? The conclusion where we see the Dharamana Niyama or Jawana Niyama or like that. So Dharamana Viti or Javanaram in this way. Maybe in Burmese book, so in this way. So based on the the Dharamana arising, so one time remaining, but Dharamana not arise, that one also counted as that object also counted as great.
Yeah,
But no time to arise the Dharamana completely. That one also counted as Mahanta because it has enough moment to arise the Jawana.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can imagine here that is when the very great object, so it also have a very how to say that when it impinge to the 5 doors, so it also have a long time for lasting. So that's why it covered to the 2 Tadaramana there at the end. But for
Mm-hmm.
the great object, it means that very great and great it will be lasting shorter than the very great object, so that's why it cannot cover until the 2 Tadaramata there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but however that what we have not yet been clear, Sada, it is for the first one that when a very great object, when it impinge throughout the 5 door, but the first of Atita Pawanga there just need only 1 moment of Atita Pawanga for a very great object. But for the great object, it's also need 2 or 3 times of the mind moments of the Atita Pawanga there, Sada. So why it need more of Atita Pawanga, even the objects is less great than the very great.
Yeah. So actually, maybe so that Mahanda object or that great object, so optionally maybe 2 two Bhavanga movement passing over or three Bhavanga movement passing over. So, but even though they are, when we compare that two kinds of the great object, one is a little bit, how to say, stronger, one is lesser, in this way can be understood. Because of that, at the end of Javana, one movement remaining, but the other one is not. So in this, so that is two kinds of the that object. Even though that one can be called the great object because they have enough moment to arise the jhana. But one is a little bit longer, one is a little bit shorter. In this way, can be understood.
Yes, Sada. Yeah, we will think more about that.
Yeah. But they're very subtle. So that is
Yeah.
behind the Buddha. That is why we cannot, how to say, imagine. Maybe that we cannot measure that object is enough to arise or not. Even the Dharamana arising or not. Just theoretically, we are trying to understand. So that is practically a little bit difficult. No, not a little bit, so difficult, profound difficult to profound to understand.
Yes, Sada. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Sada. Yeah.
Okay. So, and then now, so Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha. So Paritta is, weak object. So, so that process with, so weak object. Maybe at the very beginning, slight, so instead of the weak, then the slight object to be consistent. A slight object. So here, so firstly, we need to understand here, this cognitive, the process actually has, 14, acts of the process. That 14 acts of the process can be divided into three parts. One is complete act of the process. That means it has the enough time to arise the dharamana. So that is we can call the how to say, the very great object, that object. So such a complete process can arise with the very great object. But another, so second part is two dharamana not arise. Even though one movement remaining, but not arising. So in this way, so reducing, one movement, reducing two movement. So that reducing, the dharamana movement, instead, so before that, the Adida Boenga, so will be, passing over because, so maybe that object is not so, even though great, but so it takes to arise the Vīthipariccheda. It takes my moment to arise the Vīthipariccheda, or maybe it takes 4 my moment to arise the Vīthipariccheda. Among these 4 movement or 5 movement, so last 2 movements are Pañcadvāravīthi and Pañcadvāravīthi. That is why, the previous 2 movements are like will be Atiparittavi, and then if take 5, so the previous 3 movements will be Atiparittavi 3 times in this way. So that is why, one part is complete, a second part is no dharamana arise, and that part is no jhana arise. So based on that, their jhana is 7 times, That is that Paritta will be 7 times also. Even though, sit moment remaining to arise the Jawana, but though Jawana has natural arising 2 times, 7 times. So less than 7 never arise. So that is why, you know, so sit moment remaining, 5 moment remaining, 4 moment remaining, and 3 moment remaining, 2 moment remaining, 1 moment remaining, no remaining moment. In this way will be 7 kinds of the Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha can be understood. Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha process or the process with the slight object will be 7 kinds. Okay. So, so based on that, formula here, so Yawa Jawano Bada Abba Honda Dideka Mabata Magadan. So Aramanam Baridanama. So the object, so appearing, but so unable to survive. So Abba Honda Dideka till so Jawana arise. So Yawa Javano Bada. So Javana is 7 times. So that is why 7 kind can be understood. Is called the Paritta. So slides. Yeah, that so Javanambi and Nobi Jadawa. Dridhigada Watabana Miwa Bawadadi. That mean there mean in that process. So Javanambi and Nobi Jadawa. So without arising, Jawana. Jawana and Nobi Jadawa. Without Jawana arising, or without arising the arising of the Jawana. So Doi take kato Watabana mewa bawatati. So Watabana arises to Doi 2 or 3 times. So commonly the Watabana arises in one movement, but so it has remaining time, remaining moment, but not enough to arise the Jawana at that time. So Watabana 2 times or 3 times arising. So commonly, so Jawana can arise. The moment remaining to arise the Jawana 7 times at least. So at the Watabana only 1 time. But instead of the Watabana, at that is a Jawana. So in this way, Watabana can arise 2 or 3 times. So the door baran after that. So Bunga Badoa Hodi, the process returns into life continuity, life continue. Yeah. So that is why here also 7 Jawana movement. So that is why that one can be understood. So okay, we had 3 kind we already now 4. So 4 so D bar and then D bar, and then D. So D bar, so 4 times. So after that, the so here 4 times Dita Buenga. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the 11. So 11, so Watabana and the Watabana. And then, so 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, 11, 12, 13. So even though, that lifespan of the that object is 17 mile movement, but here now only 13 or 14. So that is why. So that Boeing also included in that process because so lifespan of that object still remained. So in this way can be understood. So that is why here, the first object is seizing at the end of the Bowenga, but the second object is seizing at the end of the Jawana. So in this way can be understood. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17. Okay. So at the end of that, so object cease. But before that, object arise. Object, object, arises in this way can be understood. So at the time, based on the light span of that one, so 2 times after the water banana here, only 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6 moment remaining. Not enough to arise the Jawana 7 times. So that is instead of Jawana arising, so 2 more moment or the water banana after that the Boanga. So even though that one still remain, but Jawana not arise because Jawana also has a nature arising 7 times. So in this way. So based on that one, the next kind. Now objects, start arises. So after that, but only one, reducing one movement, but here 5 times in this way. So now, so based on the number of that Jawana movement 7 times, here also 7 kinds of the, that slide object process will be. And then based on that, so later when we learn the Bhatthana or higher Abhidhamma, so at that time, so in that process, maybe so Uttabana connected with the condition for the next Uttabana like that. So like the Anandara Bhajya or something in this way. So that is based on that idea, this one appear, this one uses. in that Bhatana Bali, the Buddha is found. So Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha 6 times, but so Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha 7 times, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 times. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 17. Now what happened now? So here, so Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha 9 times, but so what happened now is just maybe 2 times. So that means the object ceases at the end of the second what happened now. So in this way. And then now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the last one. So now 10 times, so Abhidhammatthasaṅgaha. So at the end of the last what happened now, or what happened at 1 times. So the object cease in this way can be understood. So that is why the process with the slight object will be 7 kinds in this way. And then now Atiparittavi. Process with the very slight object. So now we can guess. So how many kinds of the Atiparittavi? So because here, so only now among the 14 movements of the 40 Vīthiparicchedas, only the 5. So Pañcadvāravīthi, Jakuviññāna, Sampadichana, so Sandhirana, and the Utapana, only these 5 are remaining. So at that time, no Utapana, no Sandhirana, no Sampadichana, and no the Vijnana, Pañcadvāravīthi, and no Vīthipariccheda in this way will be 5 kinds. So it can be understood. So here, Yawa Wutabano Bada, Ja, Bana, Abahonda, Didekan, Abatan, Nioda Ramana. So Adida Bereda Nama. So data Bungajala Nami wa Hodi Nati Wutijedo Bado. No Wutijeda arises. Okay, here, translation. So that is 3 parts. One, so Pañcadvāravīthi, Jakuviññāna, Sampadichana, Sandhirana, Utapana, that is one part. So that Vīthipariccheda can arise so at least these 5 times. After that, 7-time movement remaining, so will be Jawana. If no enough, 7 times, so only the Bowenga or whatever, 2 or 3 times like that. Or more than that, so it will be the Dhamana in this way. That is why, the Dhamana movement, and then Jawana movement, and the Watavana movement, and the Bonga movement. So there will be 4 kinds. So the Vīthi also later we will see. So now, Aramana Atiparitta, Nirodha Sanaramana. So the object arising Nirodha Sana, but Abhatan Agate. Oh, sorry. But so unable to survive. How to say? Okay. Maybe because of that word translation, you may understand difficultly. Yes. Okay, right. Only the movement demand. Yeah, sorry. Not appearing. How to say? So even though that object is arising, but not impinge. So, okay, again. So in this we can understand here the past one. So object visible form arising or existing, that visible form, but it takes only one moment to arise. Only one moment to arise, to impinge, not to arise, to impinge in the mind door, to enter into the iron door, sorry. Enter into the iron door, only one moment it takes. That one is called the adita. So object actually start arising, but not impinge yet. So in the moment of the past bunga jalana, so impinge. Okay. So even though start arising but not appear yet, now here in this appear in the iron door in this way. So into that process, so that in this way can be understood. So appear in the door, but so that stream of the Boenga is very shifting, very speedy, that cannot, even though appear in the iron door, cannot stop yet. So for example, so one running man, so running 2 parts. So at the time, maybe one of the controller with the whistle, maybe the justice, or referees, so he blow his whistle, but that runner cannot stop immediately, maybe 2 or 3 steps passing, so he can stop his running. So like that, here also, even though that object appears in the door, appear in that process, but so though Pañcadvāravīthi cannot, arising, because so too speedy bunga jeta arising, bunga moment arising. That one, but it's shaky, not stable. That is when Bonga Jalena. After that, stop. The last step of the running man like that. So that is why, yeah, the lifespan of that object should be counted from this one and the Bonga because start arising 17 moment. But he appear in this way. And then stop at the end of the the Dharamana. The cease at the end of the Dharamana. So in this way can be understood. So that is why that object is very great. Okay. So and then in the second one, so object here started, but to impinge or to appear in the door or in the process. So it takes 2 times the Bowenga. So that one is after 2 times Bowenga passing. So it can appear in the process. Okay. So and then so that object, lifespan of the object is 17 moment. So that is why here 17 moment. So that is why at the end of the past Bowenga, so it cease. So that is why. So after the Jawana, 1 moment remaining. So at the end of so after 14 moment it cease. So 14 moment is after Jawana, 1 moment remaining. That is why no enough space, no enough moment to arise the Dharamana that the Bowenga moment replace. At the end of that Bowenga, so object cease in this way can be understood. So that one also great because can survive to arise even though the Dharamana not arise. Sorry. Yes. So how to say? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. 1090. Okay. Yeah, so the first one, okay, objects start arising, but appear in the that process before the first Bwanga Jalana. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the end of the Dharamana. So that that's a 14 times. So 17 moment. Okay. So here also 17 moment in this way. But so taking the moment of taking the moment to arrive to appear in the process is different. So that is why 2 times Didabunga, 3 times Didabunga, 4 times Didabunga in this way will be. But object is slight. So weak also can be understood. Because of that, so it takes 2 time Bowenga, 2 time movement, 3 time movement, 4 time movement. So to impinge in the process, in the mind stream, the stream of that process in this way can be understood, right? Okay, so and then now the process with the very slight object. So for that, even the Vīthipariccheda also cannot arise. So yeah, so there is no space to arise the Uttapana. So that is a Uttapana not arise. And then those Benjara Vajana, Benja Vinyana, Samdechana, Sarina Uttapana, these 5 are also all the time, these 5 together, arising. Why not, if Uttapana does not arise, Benjara Vajana also not arise. So in this way can be understood. So the object arising, but anyway to survive. Yeah. 7 time movements. Okay. Yeah. Anyway to survive also okay. So Uttapana arises. That is, so Abhawanda Didaka Mabata Magadan. So Yawa Uttapana Bada. So tail Uttapana arises. And then, so Niroda Sana Maharamana Dibrita Nama Hoti. So Niroda Sana, very close to cease. Very close to cease Niroda Sana. Okay. Having passed. Until the horizon of the determining consciousness. It is on the patch of season. Also, yeah, Niroda Sana Maharamana, Niroda Sana Aramana. So, object. So, that is close to Niroda Sana Maharamana. But so Saroji translated on the patch of season. So in the mnemonics here, yeah. So close, almost season. Almost to cease. Okay. So the object that is almost to cease arising, but so unable to survive till, so or till or until, yeah, until is better. Until Uddapana arises. So it's called the Atiparitta. So very slight. And then so that so there in that process. So Buanga Jalana Miwa or there is merely arising of so Buanga Jalana. So Nati Witijedu Bado, there is no rising of the Witijeda. So Witijeda. So that one also based on the 5 kinds of Witijeda, there will be 5 kinds in this way. So 12. Sorry. All of them are just Boenga. So 11, but no. So what happened now? So that is why after the Boenga Jalana, so Bongo Bichara also not like maybe all of them are Boenga Jalana in this way. Just shaking all the Boenga, but so that object is only able to shake off the so Boenga stream, not so unable to arise the Witijeda in this way can be understood. Yeah, so D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times after that, 2 times Buanga Jalana. So after that, that one also Buanga. One also Buanga. That one also Buanga. Okay, but one also Buanga. Okay, in this way, will be 5 kinds. So 5 process can be. That one can be seen in the picture of in the chart of the book. So page number 4.2. So 161. Here you see. So very great object. So so here Buanga Jalana. How to so that this one is not included. That is the part. And here the B mean Adida Buanga. So that one is a vibration conscious. Past Buanga and vibration and then arrested after the phyto consciousness and the I'm consciousness and receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness. So Dida Bunga Jalana, Bungubichida, so Benjadra Wujana, Jaku Wanyana, Sambadichana, Sandidana, and the Watabana. And then so 7 times Jawanas. So after that, 2 registration. So in this way. And then so gray object with the gray object, 2 kinds. So that is line string, but not included in the lifespan of that one. So now, so 2 bars Boenga, and the vibration, arrest Boenga Tlana, Boengu Bicheda, and so on. So here 1 Boenga, you see. But second time is, so 3 passes, 3 Adita Boenga. So after that, Boenga Tlana in this way. So now in the slide object, so 7 kinds. So no Joanna arising instead of that. So 3 times it would happen now. But the last one, the 2 times would happen now, and so on. Okay. And then, so very slight object is, here 5 kinds, you see. 5 kinds, 6 kinds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or just vibration, okay. Only 1 time vibration also. So, okay, 6 kinds, and the end of no new Boenga included. So that Boenga is called here, what is it? Rested Boenga, and last one registration. Again, are not included. So in this way, for 50 kinds of the Pañcadvāravīthi can be understood. So object is visible form, but very gray, slight, very slight. In this is 50 kinds. So and then so that with the object of sound also in this way will be okay 2, so 15 kind and so on. Okay.
Excuse me, Seda.
Yes.
Seda, why that the Pawangachalana Seda, it also need 2 moments, Seda. Why it's not just only 1? For the very slight object here, Seda.
Need 2 movement.
Yeah. Of the vibrations.
So that means not need 2 movement. Actually, so how to say? So because after the Boenga Jalana, no Boengu Bichira arises. So even though just shaky, after that, just continue arising of the Boenga. So that is a no Boenga there. No Boenga. So arrested or Boengu Bichira, cutting out the Boenga is not arising there. Instead, two Boenga Jalana arising.
Yeah, because
So
it's replaced for the Pañcadvāravīthi. So that means it will be 2 there.
Right.
Yeah. We got it, Sarah. Yeah. And
only when the Vīthipariccheda arises, that Boenga will be cut off.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Sarah, for the one that with the slight object, that it doesn't occur with the chawana there. So it means that with the slight object, the karma chawana, it will not be created. So they will have no result of the chawana because it's not arising. Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, we got it. So it means that it's better that everything in order to how to say that prevent of arising with the akusala chawana there, so that with the slight object it will be better.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, we got it. Yeah. Thank you, Seda. Yeah.
Okay. Now we should finish the conclusion of that one. So now conclusion, Nigamanami conclusion of that Pañcadvāravīthi. So HJ1, EDA1. So Chakudwari. So HJ1 in this way. Or in this way, Chakudwari. So process arises in the indoor. Yeah, Chakudwari. Tata Soda Dorati Subi Sabatabi. Oh, so S in the indoor. And the ta soda dwari. So in the ear do. Etc. Jat. So adisu soda dwari as a so sabatabi. Sabatabi iti mean das. So in all so sabatabi binja dwari in all so 5 doors. So here Tadaramana. So Tadaramana, Jawana, Watabana, and then Moga Wara Sinkadan, Jadona, Warana, Yatikama, Aramana Buddha, Wisya Bawadi, Jaduda, Wididaba. So Jaduda, Wisya Bawadi, the arising of the object. 4 kinds of arising of the object. So arising of the object should be understood. 4 presentation of the object, Wisya Bawadi. 4 objects. So Wisya Bawadi Jaduda. So should be understood. Wiridapa. So Yatekama in due order. Yatekama. So in due order. And then Chadona Warana. So in 4 ways known as Chadona Warana. So in 4 ways known as one is the Dharamana Vara. That with the great object. So the Dharamana Vara mean a cause and then with registration and then with the Dharamana. Okay. And the second one is Jawana Vara. The cause and then with Jawana. And that one, the Watabana Vara. And then with the Watabana determination. And the last one is moga vara. Moga means empty or useless. No Vīthipariccheda. Moga vara. A few time course. Say in this way. So the first one refers to the with very great object. The second one refers to the with great object. That one refers to the slight object, and last one was a very slight object. Now, so summary of that one. Saṅgaha Gatha. The summary of that one. So Vīthipariccheda ni Sadewa Jedo Bada Jodasa. So Vīthipariccheda ni Sadewa. So Vīthipariccheda ni Sada. Vīthipariccheda ni Sada Jedo Bada Jodasa Jedo Pinyasa Vaithara Pañcadvāravīthi Yathāraham. How to say? So Pañcadvāravīthi in the Pañcadvāra Yathāraham according to the object. Vīthipariccheda ni those so Vīthiparicchedas Satta 7 Jadodasa 14 and then in detail. So 54 in Myanmar next year. So but Roji translated. Okay, just Roji translation I will write down here. So there are 7 modes and 14 so different states of consciousness in the cognitive process. So, but in detail, so there are accordingly so 54 in the 5 door. Five doors. So that is based on the this chart. Here you see in this chart. Okay, I will show in the book that is clear to see. No chart there. Okay, based on this chart. So So that one should be understood. Here. So Sadak, seven in the cognitive process, 7 kinds of Vīthiparicchedas are in this way, 7 Chedu by Sadewa. Okay, yeah. So 7 Vīthiparicchedas. So Pañcadvāravīthi. That is 1. Okay. And then, so second one is not just Jakku Vinyana, Binja Vinyana. So Jakku Soda Gana Jinwa Gaya. So Binja Vinyana. And number 3 is so Sampadechana. And number 4 is Sandirana. And then number 5. So Vittabhana. So number 6 is Jawana. And the last one, number 7 is so the Dharamana. And this is there is 7 kinds. And then so 14. So Vīthipariccheda. Sorry. So 14, which is 1 Pañcadvāravīthi and 2 Jakku Pañcadvāravīthi. So 3 Sampadechana, 7 4 Sandirana, so 5 Vittabhana, and then here 5 so 6 7 8 9 10 and then 11, so 12, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 Jawana. And then now 13 and 14, so 2 times Dharam, 7 times Jawana and 2 times Dharamanas in this way can be understood. And then so 54, so Vīthiparicchedas are so 1 Pañcadvāravīthi Jaitas, and then 2 Pañcadvāravīthi, actually not just 2, 10 Pañcadvāravīthi Jaita. So 2 eye consciousness, 2 ear consciousness, 2 nose, 2 taste, 2 body consciousness. In this way, 10. And Sampadechana also 2 Sampadechana. And Sandirana also 3 Sandirana. Okay, 3 Sandirana. And Vittabhana is just 1. 1 Vittabhana Jaita. But Jawana is 29. 29 Jawana. But the Dharamana is even though 11, but 3 and the 8. So altogether 54 Vīthipariccheda we have. So in this way, so we can understand in that process. So that is why in brief method, so in modes, 7 modes that Pañcadvāravīthi, Pañcadvāravīthi, Sampadechana, Sandirana, Vittabhana, Jawana, Dharamana, but so different states Benjara Vujana 1 time, Benja Vujana 1 time, Samdechana Sandidana Utamana 1 time, Bajavana 7 times, Ramana 2 times, that is 14 states. But in enumeration, Benjara Vujana is only 1. Benja Vujana is 10. Then Samdechana 2, Samdechana 3, Sandidana. So 1 Utabana, 1 Manodara Vujana, then 39 Jawana. But the last Tataramana is actually, so 11 Tataramana, but this 3 is already here. So 3 then Sandidana. When we, plus them, so we have the 54 Vīthiparicchedas in this one. Okay, so now we finish the Pañcadvāravīthi Vīthipariccheda Pada Neo. So Pañcadvāravīthi Vīthipariccheda Bhavati Neo. How those Vīthipariccheda arises in the 5-door process based on those 5 objects. Okay, so is there any question?
Yes, Sarah.
Hmm?
We have one point, Sarah, that we think about the object, Sarah, that is a slight object, a very slight object. So throughout that, throughout the 5 doors of Chakku, Sota, Gana, Chiwa, and Kaya, Sarah, that we just wonder that with the slight object, a very slight object, throughout the Kaya Dwara, Sarah. So with that tangible object, but it is slight or very slight. So in which situation, Sarah, that we have a slight or very slight object throughout the Kaya Dwara?
Yeah. So actually, that tangible object is a kind of the art element, briefly. Art element and the Batawi Dejo Wayo. Yeah, art element, fire element, and so air element. So for example, now we are sitting in the open space.
Yeah.
Through the air, some of the dust are also included. So those dust touching on our body, but we don't notice, you see?
Yeah. We got it, Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Or even for the wind, Sarah, whether the wind or the heat also can consider.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Slowly, very slowly, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And also heat or cold also.
Yeah.
Fire element is heat or cold.
Yeah. It's also considered as a tangible object.
Right.
Yeah.
Tangible object is a combination of these 3.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah, we got it, Sarah. Yeah. But just point only, Sarah. For the rest of it can be understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sarah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Sayada. Good night and Suki Hotu.
Suki Hotu.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.